Hello, everybody. This is the wowg transmog review, fashion review, part 6. Um, I'm excited here. I hope you're excited. We're all excited. Let's get into it. I could also do WoW housing reviews, but I have yet to be. Uh, Actually, you know what? Let's not talk about that. Anyway, if only I could review people's houses in a video game. Let's get on to the first user. So this one I saw, and I think this is No Chester because No Chester has a vibe about him, which is like shaved scene hair. Um, and I don't like some of the pieces that are used in this. I mean, you have a cohesive, semi color coded idea going on, but your boots are really ugly. Your blades are really confusing. Not that that's anything you can fix, but that's also just something I noticed. I don't know where the blade ends on one and where the blade begins on the other, but um, you have your shoulders, which are kind of cool. You got the blurry fishnets, which I mean is just like you're trying to make it work. But the thing that gets me is you want to dub this image Goth GF. You want to date a girl that looks like this? That dresses like this? Are you for real? And don't even start with the goth bullshit, because she's not goth. You and I both know this, No Chester, or whoever made this shit. We both know that she is not a goth. She is a fake goth, and she only does it for the fucking clothing. End of rant. Okay? So, because of this gay shit, because of this, I mean, you have a cohesive build, but you do not, with how ugly this cohesive build is, you do not warrant the leaning back pose and this whole energy that she's selling or trying to sell, because she's not really selling it, is she? She's trying to sell this like goth girl baddie, smokes cigarettes in high school. No fucking way. So you know what? You got a 5 out of 10. And let's see. The gnome I've already seen. I've seen a lot of these people already. Yep, that one. Seen that. And this. It's a cohesive build. It's one set, pretty much. The staff is kind of lame, but like, the problem with staves in this game are they're not ever the right fit. Usually, it's like you're either getting something that looks like a twig, or you're getting something that looks like a mega death ray. You know, and it's like, with this set, do I feel it? Well, why is it red? What is the red? How does the red play into her energy? Her little goblin's green. Her goblin's green, and her clothing is red. Sure, I mean, but like you see that red gem, and you're like thinking, where's the red gem? Because I only see a green gem, and the green gem is like cool because it plays into your fucking everything, your little enchanting thing swinging around. So it's there. It's just a minor complaint. Altogether, I think this is already a cohesive set. Like, you could probably get in game somehow. Um, I will say 7 out of 10. Great. Uh, this guy. I hate Drakthers. Hate him. Kill him. I've reviewed that guy. He's a gooner. Can't see your mog. You know, I'm actually due for an online party right now, so I'm just doing this in case. Um, so I saw this. I saw an inventory screen and I clicked it. And it actually reminds me a lot of how I feel whenever I look at most of the shit I've seen in the past couple days. I feel empty, and I feel like I want to be blind. I want to imagine that I can't actually see what your transmog looks like because of how fucking bad it is, how poorly coordinated it is, and how I think that you people really are all men. And you're not really women. You're not really even trans people. You're just men that are colorblind. So yes, I would rather be fucking blind than to look at your stupid, mismatched, colorblind bullshit. Okay? Whatever the blank set, 6 out of 10. This is an image of junk. It's all junk. It's always junk. Oh man, wow. Great. She's for the horde, all right. You could tell because she's trying to tell you it in 15 different ways. Did you know that my character is totally for the other faction and it doesn't make any sense right now for her to look like this? Nice. Nice self-insert, guy. How many more times is she going to have one of them fucking tramp stamps with the horde symbol on her butt? Just like that other guy who can't like stop expressing how much goon bait he is for the other faction. Also, none of this shit matches, and then you just got like huge, ridiculous breasts. Like, why? She's a baddie for the horde. Zug zug, yeah. Dude, how many more times are you gonna blog about how she's for the horde? She's Thrall's character. Your shoulders don't match anything. Oh wait, no, that's the Garrosh shit. You got the Garrosh shit on, the orange matches the pants, matches the tabard. The belt doesn't match shit unless you like go with the blood color. You've got these ugly fucking gloves and boots, and then you've got this whatever this weapon is. Fuck this outfit. Fuck you. You are a fake LARPer. I don't even think you're actually for the horde. As much as you're trying to advertise here, I think this is bait. This was set up. This is like a landmine for May. May would be looking at this shit as a Draconoid or whatever he is, and he's like sitting there and he's leaned back and he's got his arms crossed, and then we're supposed to be told this story about how he's got this walking up to him and being like, oh, I've got such huge boobs, if only there was a guy here to be cringe around me. That's the kind of shit that this is aimed at. This is bait for May. So I actually appreciate it. 7 out of 10. Not a 6. I was going to give you a 6, but a 7 for that. The panda, I mean, I've seen. There's really just nothing. None of you people were trying. Picking up that mount, good choice. The people that bitched about it, the people that were grandstanding about how in tune they are with Asmongold's prostate chakra and whatever the fuck, that kind of shit, where people were bitching about this, you're retarded. You are so stupid. This is like awesome. This is useful. I can leave my WoW house and get on this mount and have whatever I need delivered right to my door like fucking Amazon. Unlike some of you people, because there's also a mailbox outside my house and on my mount. Unlike some of you people that have to go back to the city, like, yeah, you got to go to Walmart. Okay? You got to go to Walmart, you got to go to Target, you got to go pick up whatever junk you need to throw in the corner so it doesn't look so empty. Me? I'm a fucking Prime member, dude. I'm a 24/7 Prime member guy. May delivers my shit. He puts it in the box and seals it up and puts a lipstick kiss on the side. I mean, that's a modded Lady Leodrin. This isn't current, right? Like, she doesn't actually look like this in game. Because if so, like, they're still putting her in this shit. There's no way. This is a classic Mog. I like the Ulduar one where you're like looking through the guy's mouth. I like that one better. But it's cool. It's cool. Chud class, you're right. Despite everything, I like playing Rogue. You know what? I didn't play Classic. I didn't remember and or think that was a Classic set. I thought it was like the Burning Crusade. But that just shows my knowledge, you know what I mean? Uh, this is No Chester on his other alt. There's a lot of alts of No Chester. He's like 15 people. I imagine that he's a glob of phlegm, or like a blob creature that's like 300 pounds and communicates through grunts. Just sits back, bleh, 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 and he's like sending commands that to like a bot on his computer that like type shit for him, or he just uses voice to text because his shit just runs on fucking forever. But he's just this blob creature. He's sitting back, he's here to troll again. And then he argues with several paragraphs compounding one another. And you like read it and you're like, holy shit, dude, you're fucking crazy. What the hell kind of psychoanalyst bullshit are you doing right now? And then he's like, you're instigating. Why are you replying? He's like a dark Reddit mod, man. And I mean, a Reddit mod is like kind of a tired joke at this point, but like it's like a dark Reddit mod where he's just like, he's waiting to be like Batman. And I don't dig it. I mean, it's fun to like make fun of him, but like, look at this shit. He's just doing this. Like, what does this serve as an image? He's just screenshotting his character's thong and his Void Walker while he's mining. He's mining the entry level ore and he's like flexing that he's mining it. Fuck that guy. This is Kino. It's a good set. Good set for a druid. More of this guy. Dude, I literally fucking said, look at how many paragraphs he's typing. Dude, are you fucking for real? Really? Look at this shit. This is insane. And then you just know. You can just literally jump into a thread, right? And be like, all right, there's 15 solid paragraphs here. Like, these look like support beams, dude. This isn't just like one sentence. This is 3 or 4, like, compounded back to back to back. He's fucking ridiculous, dude. And he won't change. You can yell at him all you want. He won't change. Anyway, let me, you motherfucker. All right. So I'm not really seeing anything of substance here. That's not a character. But people are like, you know what? Actually, people are running around with avatars that look like this. It's like, what are you doing? That looks like a smudge. You literally look like a grease stain, dude. Look at this. That's fucking horrible. And they're like, oh, well, dude, you're just jealous. You just don't know how to color coordinate with 15 colors like I do. You know, somebody made that comment where he's like, I only focus on 2-color builds. But it's like, dude, I've seen some of you people. It's like you've got a whole fucking rainbow that you're pulling from. It's ridiculous. And this guy's still naked. He's still fucking naked. He can't help himself. Put me right there. Make me smaller. Yeah, like that. He can't help himself, man. Why can't he fucking help himself? Fuck this guy, dude. No, Chester, you're gross, man. Get out of here. Let me... This guy looks good. He's got the blood elf hair. That's the chadliest blood elf hair I think I know. I mean, like, the huge high ponytail is cool on a blood elf male because it's like reminiscent of the dude that did like Eminem parodies and like Wrath of the Lich King. It's cool, but it's like this is the prince, dude. And if it's not the prince, it's the prince's advisor. He's no mage. He's just a dude that's got metal gear, and he's got a sword, and he's got a tabard, and this dude, he's cosplaying as a Blood Knight. And that's probably pretty cool if I knew the lore. I don't, so I can only go off of how he looks. The belt's kind of gay. He's got like the runed blade from like what, Burning Crusade or some shit. It's a good look. I like some of those Wrath sets. They're solid, like good night gear. Um. Oh God, people, it's like 9:15. Where's the review, man? I didn't even see that initially. Dude, why would you go out of the house looking like this? What are you fucking thinking? Look at this. Are you for real? Are you really? Are you really? What in the absolute fuck am I looking at? What is that? I will line up and touch it. What is that? What is this like little space? You're fine with that? You're fine leaving the house looking like that? Where's your belt, you stupid motherfucker? What are you doing? Are you trying? Literally, are you trying at all? And then you've got the warlock gloves. So you're a warlock. That's a good set. Um I don't know. Is that the PvP one? I think it is. Doesn't matter. Then you get these boots. I mean, you're using 4 different, 5 different expansions worth of shit, so everything is varying quality. You got to try and like stick to shit that came out in the last decade for the love of fuck, because at least it'll be high quality and you can match it and it doesn't look like this. Like, am I supposed to just shut off my eyes when I see your avatar and not critique the fact that it just looks so blurry? And then like it's got like high def and then it's like blurry and then high def. I mean, like, why? And then like the tabard, like, what is this lacy thorn shit you got going on? Like, what does that match? What does that match at all? Like, I know what you're doing, visually speaking, but what the fuck, dude? And I don't know. Oh, the blood knight. Did I give a rating? 8 out of 10. This guy, 3 out of 10. Fuck you. I'm mad. I don't like this. I don't like what you're doing with that, and I don't like the mixture of a design. You're not even wearing a helmet. You think this doesn't deserve a helmet? You think that you were all that in as the millennials say, a bag of chips, and you look like this? To the point where you could take your helmet off? Or maybe you couldn't find a fucking helmet that matched. Somehow you think that you couldn't find a helmet that matched, but you matched this shit together? You know what I mean? 3 out of 10. You need to go back to the drawing board. ASAP. I like this. In my heart of hearts, I love this. Thank you, transgender panda bear. You get a 6 out of 10. Go away, queer ass. Nobody likes you. Huh, it's as if I wasn't posting. Yup. Alright, look at this shit. Oh, nice squad, dude. Yeah. You've got 2 different characters of different factions that are dressed the same as if they're in the military. Listen. Okay? Listen. Alright, I gotta look up on my camera. This is cool in premise. This is not cool in reality, okay? People will think you are from Reddit, and that is the unfortunate thing. What would have been cool, I mean, you do probably have 2 Draenei's here and 2 Lightforged Draenei. You could have thrown a male in there to play into the nerdy fantasy, the Miles O'Brien fantasy. Make it like a nerdy male Draenei rogue. Whatever one's wearing fucking leather gear, make that the male nerdy Draenei rogue. And he's like the repairman of the big crystal. The big crystal they fly around in fucking space and beat up demons. Make him the Miles O'Brien. Then you got the priest. You need to have her be female because, like, I mean, the male priest would be comedic, but leave her as a female because you're going for the Miles O'Brien experience. and then have the female leader who is like metaled up and she's hardcore, girl boss moment, whatever. And then you can have like the antsy hunter girl. Actually, hold on. The priest, Miles O'Brien, the big tough girl, and then the alternative chick that's like, sure, I just want to look after you guys. Don't worry about me. I'm good. Just do that shit. If you're gonna do this gay shit, but it's just like it's a hoof party of heifers. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Where's your male Draenei? Male Draenei's are so cool. And then you just got this retarded shit. Like, do you enjoy cocks? Much better. I prefer Draenei to be light forged. Yeah, yippee. That's my take. So collectively, the idea is there if you went through with it, but you're not going through with it, so it's a 5 out of 10. I mean, if I'm gonna rule each one, because I will. This is a 7 out of 10. I think it could use a tabard or a neck piece, something to put in the middle, because there's nothing going on there. Unless you just want this, but I don't like this. This is good. The top and the shoulders, I mean, they match the sides. This is pretty well put together, except for the gloves, maybe. The gloves could change what they are. I think they do match. So this is actually probably one set. This is good. I like this one. I've already eaten my words. So this is, if I put that as a 7 or whatever rating I gave it, I'll give it a 6. This is a 7. An 8. This is an 8. Yeah, you get an 8. You deserve it. And then this is a 6. It's just like average. And then this is very average too. The purple blade and the purple hands, though, it does tell a story that she's a shadow priest. So you get a 7 here. So congrats. I mean, just do the Miles O'Brien concept, though. And more No Chester. Oh my god, No Chester, stop. And we're already on to the new thread. Okay. Wait, are there two different... Of course there's 2 threads. Why wouldn't there be? Alright, it's not this one. I'll review this mog, though. It's pretty bad, dude. This is pretty bad. You get a 4 out of 10. I don't even want to tell you what's wrong with it. I think you know what's wrong with it, and it's just a cope because you want to play Valpyra. You know what's wrong with your shit. Well, actually, what the fuck am I saying? Because Valpyra can't be demon hunters. I'm high, by the way. I'm high. Valpyra can't have hooves. They can't have horns. They can't be demon hunters. So I don't know what this is, but the transmog is still really fucking ugly. And I'm imagining this as a rogue that's like LARPing as a demon hunter, minus the hooves and minus the horns. If you're LARPing, then good job. But if this is... now imagine a demon hunter. No. You know what's wrong with this. Oh, and more No Chester. He wants to be OP so bad. I don't mind you, No Chester. I would genuinely be cool with you. I was going to sit down next to you one time and, oh my god, what the fuck is this? Is this from Skyrim? What is that? What the fuck? Hold on. What is this, dude? Is this a PS2 game? What the fuck? Hold on. Who's playing this shit? What the... What is this, a Japanese RPG? I can't tell if it's male or female. I mean, I'm getting the vibe. I was going to say male. From far away, I was going to say male, but now I'm seeing like undies, and there's no bulge. Not that there would be. But I'm not seeing... I think maybe those are breasts that are clipping, or they're just like designed like that. But dude, nice PS2 game, guy. It's all one set. It's purple set out of 10. I mean, maybe in the game, whatever this game is probably hard as dick to collect this fucking gear. So you know what? Uh, 7 out of 10, because I know that this game doesn't feature transmog because it was made 2-3 decades ago. I mean, where's my player service? You know what it means? You smell me? This shit. What is that? Is that a tail? Is this a Khajiit? Like, is this Morrowind maybe? Yeah, there's like a tail here. This is I think this is a Khajiit player. They've got mitts and shit, like metal mitts. That's what. All right, whatever. Nice Skyrim character, dude. Oh wait, he says Final Fantasy 11. That's what Final Fantasy 11 looks like. Don't they make games like once a year? And Final Fantasy 14 is like one of the more recent ones. Right. um. Yeah, dude. All right, your Final Fantasy 11 character looks like that. You get a 7 out of 10 probably. Probably. Um. I rated that guy. Dude, I wish. Alright, whoever this motherfucker is, listen, I don't know anybody in Narub. And I don't mind pretending to be part of Narub or like working for Narub to distract Globo Homo or Globo FOMO um, when they're trying to get a heroic kill before the fucking Narub people. You know what I mean? You smell me? Okay. Um, But like this dude doing this shit makes me really not like the guild. Cause I don't want to see this shit. Alright? I don't want to open this ever and see this shit. See your AI generated fake trophy and AI generated night elf that does like what generation of AI are you using, you fucking retard? Cause like what is this shit? What are these artifacts that are all around the neck and like the ear? I mean, is kind of lined up, but there's like white here and gold, and the ear looks retarded. Like, why is it ribbed? But you're not paying attention to any of that. Like, and then the legs, like, how does that work, dude? Because it's like it's following up a leg if the leg were raised, but then there's this leg here, so this is her leg right here, and then you have the other leg coming across. But I don't think her skirt would do that. It would dip down more. Unless like her legs just pivot like that. Like I don't know, man. This doesn't look right. But you know what? Fuck you. You're a waste of space, dude. And that fox, the fox character too. And another naked character. I'm glad you people are so fucking creative in the things that you do. I'm so glad that you are welcome to be included in all this bullshit and just tend to share nudity and request to that Scandinavian guy who's up past his bedtime and anime girls. Thank you. This has been wowg Fashion Review Part 6. Thank you.